Hey everyone, we're in Texas and we're tasting barbecue. Now, who are you and where are you from?
My name is Jay Neff. I'm originally from California, but out here growing grapes out in Texas here now.
Now this is quite interesting. So you're Salt Lake sellers, but this is the world famous Salt Lake.
Salt Lake, correct. This is kind of where it all started. The grapes were a second kind of thing here, but been doing up our brisket out here since 1967.
So why are you guys so famous for your barbecue here?
The quality. It's some of the best stuff you've ever had in your life.
Well,
it's family recipes that haven't really changed since 1967. So
I think we need to have a look at the meat first and tell who doesn't love meat? Come over here and have a look at this. Here. Just get right in there, Denise. Right in there. I want to see lots of meat. Lots of meat. Get in there.
Everything also is done with live oak. We also use pecan shells actually to help with some flavors. You see right behind you here some pecan shells. They're soaked in water. We use those for added smoke and then also to kind of regulate the fire a little bit, but that really gives it a little more flavor too.
So this pit is like 50 years old. This is the pit that you've been making all this meat in?
This is the original pit. It's been rebuilt a few times, but...
So what have we got over here? This looks like my lunch about happening shortly.
Those actually has your name on them there. We got some beef ribs over there and also some bison ribs.
Oh my God. What bison ribs? What are bison ribs? I've never had bison ribs before.
We're gonna change that today.
So we've got pork, beef, bison ribs. We've got some, like brisket in this part of the world is actually what, I had brisket in Austin just the other night and that was probably better than the ribs. So why is brisket in Texas so good?
I think it's just been doing it for so long. It's a Texas tradition. It's something that has been perfected over hundreds of years. And we've certainly got a lot of cattle out here, so it's been
and it's so moist and tender and juicy.
Something about that too is, when we cook a steak, it's one thing, but when we put 10 hours in on a piece of meat, it really takes the end.
Now it's all about the barbecue sauce as well.
You gotta get
we got to go and taste some mopping. This is
it. So you can just kind of get on in here. These have been kind of done here before, but feel free to just kind of slather.
Get right in there, Denise. This looks like I should be mopping the floor with this shit.
Well,
like seriously. So what?
Get a little on the floor.
Oh no, there you are. So we just like mopping the floor, mopping the meat.
Yep.
Should I mop these ones as well?
I think so.
Why not? Just get in there. Thank you.
Sauces are gonna hurt, right, Buzz?
Oh my God. This is like. Let me just have a little taste of that. Oh, that's really good. I want the recipe for that shit.
Oh, we'll send you home with some there.
Oh, absolutely. I'll be. If you ask my partner, Drew only eats sauce, and occasionally will eat meat with the sauce. So
the sauce is kind of the other thing that really makes it special. That old family recipe, and we have some else. We have some that's been aged in whiskey barrels too. That's pretty darn good. We'll have to try that.
I'm interested because the fact is, the barbecue came first, and then the wine came second, and I'm all about food and wine pairing.
Yeah.
And I always said that, Texan wine, which I've fallen in love with this week, I think it's all about like that food and wine matching. And like, I want to think, what is the perfect wine to go with Texan barbecue that everyone around the world should be thinking, Texan barbecue, Texan wine? What do you think it is?
Yeah, and that's been kind of a big change here for us Texans. We are so used to drinking beer out there while we're smoking brisket and such. But wine, as we know, is a very good pairing with food.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're kind of changing some people's minds. I personally think
full flavored breads or what?
I personally think a nice dry rosé with our smoked brisket is one of the best food and wine pairings in the world.
Fantastic.
And we'll have to try that here in a little bit too.
What about reds? Because people like red wines, red meats.
Reds, we have something that we did here that's called a barbecue red.
Yeah.
The thought with that is kind of
come on.
We did it very light, so it just went barrel for a few months.
Yes.
So lightly oaked red wine to go with our heavily smoked meat. It's hard to compete with these strong flavors. So
I was going to say, you need something like quite a full-flavored, juicy, fruity wine to match the
fruit-driven, exactly.
More fruit-driven wine. Excellent.
Yeah, but it's been fun getting people drinking wine in the barbecue instead of drinking beer.
I think we definitely need to taste some wine and some meat.
I think so.
Say hello to all your fans around the world. Where are you exactly in the world so they can find you?
We're in Driftwood, Texas out here. Driftwood, Texas.
Excellent. All right. Yeah. Let's taste some food and wine.